When Vela wakes from an afternoon slumber outside her village, she knows her short life will soon be at its end. An ancient and powerful monster, Mog Chothra, is coming, and Vela will be offered as a sacrifice of appeasement. This is a high honor, both for Vela and her family.
We're very proud of you.
Elsewhere, Shay rises for another mundane day aboard the Bossa Nostra, a spaceship designed to keep him safe and free from harm. The result is a child's paradise turned prison, as Shay can do little else but eat ice cream, play with toys, and receive hugs from his animatronic friends. Together, Vela and Shay co-star in Broken Age, a coming-of-age story that finds both heroes struggling to break free of their stations in life. You can switch between these two freely, and help guide Vela and Shay as the innocent worlds of their youth collapse around them to reveal the often harsh realities of adulthood. It's a somber tale, but one that is tempered by the colorful and humorous style that has become developer Double Fine's hallmark. Vela decides, against the warnings of her family, to fight Mog Chothra, while Shay devises a plan to outsmart the overbearing spaceship and take control of it for himself. You accomplish both by talking with others and collecting items, tasks which are punctuated with some great humor that keeps you excited to see what sorts of wacky scenarios the game will throw at you next.
For life.
Whether you're hopping between head-shrinking teleporters or steering a spaceship by way of knitting a scarf, Broken Age isn't afraid to juxtapose its more serious plot points with ridiculous activities. However, while delightfully silly, both Vela and Shay's worlds maintain a consistent logic that helps you work out these problems. Solving a puzzle is never a matter of combining two wildly different things to make some random object related to the task at hand. They may be silly, but these puzzles also make sense. However, since the game is asking you to juggle two entirely separate sets of puzzles, one for Vela and one for Shay, the puzzles themselves feel rather basic and their solutions straightforward. The complexity of these puzzles does ramp up slowly as you progress further in the game, but get cut short when you reach Broken Age's early conclusion. Presumably, since this is only the first half of a full game, the puzzles will continue to grow more complex in the second act, but this remains to be seen. When you're not worrying about brain teasers, Broken Age's vibrant world is a delight to explore. The bright pastel coloring and soft lighting lend the game's backdrops a storybook aesthetic that complements its humorous writing while also contrasting and emphasizing its central plotline. At times, you feel as if you're dashing through the pages of a Dr. Seuss book. Some fantastic voice work further enhances this experience, with a couple of great performances by characters seen only once or twice in the game.
I once saw him hack an old lady to death.
Wow.
Broken Age's world may be fun to explore, but don't get too comfortable. Just as you fall into a steady groove with its story and its puzzles, the game ends. Thankfully, the ending manages to provide some resolution while also enticing you for a second act. It's obvious that while this game functions as a standalone release, it's not designed to be one. This opening act has set the stage for an engrossing tale of childhood's end. Let's just hope the payoff is as fulfilling.